Hey, what is going on, guys? So, my name is Clarence. I'm one half of the FBA Bros, right? And this is the video where we will settle this once and for all. Jungle Scout versus Helium 10, right? Which will be the best? I will call this the Battle of the Titans, right? So, if you don't know already, Helium 10 is one of the industry titan for product research software alongside with Jungle Scout, right? So, if you ask me, both of them, they have been in the industry for so many years, right? So either Helium 10 or Jungle Scout. And usually when you ask Amazon sellers, some of them will fall to either one side of the camp on Helium 10 and the other side of the camp, which is Jungle Scout. So in this video, I'm just going to go through very quickly, point by point, of what I feel about Helium 10 and Jungle Scout so that we can make a very good analytical comparison. All right, I think that's the main goal of this all. So let's begin, right? So since I'm a Helium 10 user currently, right, I'm going to just bring you through a very quick overview of Helium 10, and we'll compare the tools that Helium 10 has versus Jungle Scout to be able to see which ones is better suited for you, or best suited for you as a new seller and as an existing seller perspective. Okay, so let's dive in, right? So I think the main thing that you want to find out is product research, right? I think a lot of sellers comes to Amazon, they're struggling with product research. So these softwares are meant to actually help you in product research. So let's go through really one of the tool that we use for product research is from Helium 10 is the black box tool, right? So let's go over to black box. Right, so currently what I have here is a platinum plan, right? So everything that you see over here, you just need a platinum plan to be able to access what I have here. Okay, so the main thing that get a lot of questions asked is that how can I find products on Amazon initially, right? And the one thing that I love about the black box is it helps you to really narrow down your search based on the criteria, and these criteria are custom, right? And this is something that I absolutely love because you can really narrow down. For example, if you are a stay-at-home mom looking for baby products, you can just stick to baby products only on Amazon. Just stick to the category here, and maybe review count, I will do a maximum of 400 review, rating a maximum of 4 stars. BSR, I won't touch this. Shipping size maybe only in the large standard size and the small standard size. Okay, fulfillment, I only want FBA. Yep, so look at this, the customization of all of these things here is amazing, right? And usually the next part is the sales, right? So I do not want it to be the demand to be too great because the capital requirement will be too high. So I will usually try to make it a lower kind of sales price. So maybe like a roughly minimum of $20 to $35, right? This is the retail price. Then the monthly revenue, I do not want anything less than, let's say, $8,000, and I do not want too high of a revenue, to $25,000. Monthly sales, this is also another important matrix to control your budget. So minimum of, let's say, 100 sales a month up to 500 sales a month, right? There's a reason why we put this, because not many of us who start selling on Amazon has a lot of capital to begin, right? You probably have only $5,000 to $10,000. This will help to really restrict, all right? So let's go to the next phase. This is a search, right? Anyway, this is a live demo, right? I'm not doing any editing here. No fancy editing. It's just whatever you see is what you get. Okay, so over here, the power of Helium 10, we were to find 111 items based on your criteria, right? How powerful this is. In less than 10 seconds, you can find 111 items that you can consider if you're a stay-at-home mom looking to sell baby products that is within your $10,000 budget and has amazing reviews like this as well. Okay, so this is Helium 10 black box. So what is the equivalent on Jungle Scout? So let's go over to Jungle Scout. Right, so by the way, I'm unable to log into Jungle Scout currently, so I can only access it on a homepage basis. But I think it's still a pretty good way to really do some extension. Right, over here, the Jungle Scout equivalent is the opportunity finder for product research. So if you're a beginner, right, you want to compare Helium 10's black box versus Jungle Scout's opportunity finder. All right, so over here, the interface, right? I would say Jungle Scout in a way they are more user friendly in the interface, right? So the black box is like this, right? We have the interface here. But if you're someone who really likes graphics and visuals, Jungle Scout has that covered for you, right? So in this case, in terms of the presentation, right? I would say Jungle Scout is pretty neat and user friendly. However, right, for my own personal usage of both softwares, actually, the results that appears on black box, actually, to be honest, I find it to be more comprehensive. You can actually see a lot more products just like that. Okay, so this is the first comparison of the two between Helium 10 and Jungle Scout from their black box versus opportunity finder tool. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, right? I think this is the next game changer. It is the reverse asyn tool. So reverse asyn tool, what it is, you key in a asyn from Amazon into any one of these research software, and they should spit out a set of keywords that they are ranked for, right? This is amazing time for you to find keywords from your competitor. And even at product research, we use this method to be able to find out amazing keywords that our competitors are not ranked for even. Okay, so we use Helium 10 and even Jungle Scout to be able to create this thing called the market dominator sheet, right? I went through this in my previous video. If you have not already, click on the top right. This link will go to PPC video to be able to create the market dominator using Helium 10. All right. You can also do this with Jungle Scout, by the way. Okay, but let's see which one is more superior. That's our goal for this video here. So let's head over to Cerebro. Alright, so now that we're on Cerebro, okay, so the first thing that you notice, right? Anyway, this is on the Platinum plan only. You cannot use this as a free user, so you need the basic Platinum plan to use Cerebro. The first thing you notice is that you can enter up to 10 asins under the Platinum plan. Alright, as for Jungle Scout, the equivalent for the reverse asyn solution is called the Keyword Scout. So Keyword Scout also gives you an option for up to 10 different asins right here. Okay, so research reverse asyn up to 10 asins. Okay, this is where Helium 10 comes in superior, right? Because if you were to upgrade your plan, right, from a standard plan, which is the platinum plan, let me just show you guys, right? If you were to upgrade the plan from a platinum plan all the way to the diamond plan, right? Once you go to the diamond plan, your Cerebral 2 gets a steroid boost. Instead of comparing up to 10 product asins, it will go up to 20 product asins. This feature is not available on Jungle Scout. Can you imagine being able to compare your top 20 competitors on Amazon in a single tool like that? This means that Helium 10 is scalable along with your journey on Amazon. So as you grow and as you begin to invest a lot more on the Helium 10 platform, you can actually scale accordingly with you. Alright, so this is one of the main feature that's superior, and to be able to create a market dominator sheet like this with the top 10 competitor, amazing. But can you imagine if you can do this and create the top 20 competitors on Amazon? I think this is a game changer, right? So Helium 10 grows with you accordingly with the many different plans that you are that's available to you. All right. So this is one thing that I think is superior, and that alone actually warrants me to stick to Helium 10 because we have found so many winning products with Helium 10 using their Cerebral 2 to be able to do the reverse asyn equivalent to find top 10 to top 20 different products on Amazon so that we can compare and create an excellent market dominator sheet that immediately tells me how many keywords, first thing first, with the search volume, and be able to tell me all the relevant keywords that my competitors are already getting the sales from. So if you can enter the market and just differentiate your product properly, you will be able to take over these guys as well. Makes sense, right? So that's really all about selling on Amazon, which is getting a better value product onto Amazon using these tools to help you sell better. That is it. How cool is that, right? So, yeah. So now that we have covered just two tools in the whole arsenal, right? In fact, if you look at it, Helium 10 has a lot of tools. There's so many tools here to really help you succeed on Amazon. And rightfully so, Jungle Scout also has a lot of different features over here, right? But if you were to just do a very simply very rudimentary glance at it, you can tell that Helium 10 tools is more comprehensive. right? They have a lot of items, even down to your learning. So in fact, when you subscribe a Helium 10 Platinum plan alone, you get access to their entire academy here, the learning hub, which includes your freedom ticket course, which is the very basic in terms of getting you started on Amazon if you're a beginner. If you're an advanced seller, the Amazon PPC Academy is perfect for you to level up in your Amazon PPC. And as I said earlier, you can scale up accordingly. Atomic will be amazing advertising for you as well. All right. So I hope you guys really like this comparison between both softwares. And to be honest, after selling on Amazon for so many years since 2019 until today, and having tried both softwares in my early days of selling, I really tend to point towards Helium 10 because first thing first, it's more comprehensive, it scales with you, and thirdly, I have actually used it to launch so many products that has been selling up to this day. Right? So this is my very short comparison between both. If you ask me, weighing both sides, I still think the more superior software will be Helium 10. And I recommend you really begin as Helium 10, regardless of whether you're a beginner seller or an advanced seller as well. All right, hope you find this review very useful. If not, guys, catch you up in the next video. Ciao!